All right, let's get right into it. The question isn't if AI is going to change the financial services industry anymore. It's how. And wow, are we starting to see some wildly different answers? We're going to dive into what's being called the Great AI Rewiring and what it could mean for, well, pretty much everyone.
And listen, this isn't some far-off futuristic thing we're talking about. This transformation is happening right now, and it's hitting with the force of a shockwave. One company just made a move that sent tremors through the entire industry.
So let's just start with a number. 40%. Yeah, just let that hang in the air for a second. What on earth could that possibly represent?
That is the staggering percentage of its workforce that the payments company Block just cut, gone. And the driver? A super aggressive new AI strategy. And get this, in response, their stock shot up 24%. But it didn't stop there. This move came with a pretty stark warning from Block's founder, Jack Dorsey. He's basically saying this isn't a one-off. He believes most companies are going to follow suit within a year, which sets the stage for a massive industry-wide reckoning.
So this radical move by Block has really drawn a line in the sand. It's forcing the entire financial sector to pick a side, you know? It's creating this tale of two totally competing philosophies on how you're supposed to handle the AI revolution.
So on one side, you have the cut fast, cut deep approach. Block is the poster child for this, right? The whole idea is to let AI tools just crank up productivity so high that, well, you simply don't need as many people. But on the other side, you've got the invest and integrate model. This is championed by giants like JPMorgan, and their whole thing is about retraining and redeploying their human talent to work with the new technology, not just be replaced by it. And this just perfectly illustrates the contrast. JPMorgan CEO Jamie Dimon puts it really plainly. He says, look, we know AI displaces people, but our philosophy is to reinvest in that talent by offering them other roles within the company. They're trying to hold that social contract together.
So with these two philosophies clashing, the entire industry has basically become one giant live laboratory. So let's see how this great experiment is actually playing out at some of the world's biggest financial institutions.
And believe me, the stakes here are incredibly high. You might remember, back in January, Morgan Stanley forecasted that 200,000 banking jobs were at risk because of AI. Well, that's not a forecast anymore. It's our reality. We are living it right now. I mean, just look at the different ways companies are tackling this, all from 1 week of news. In Australia, CBA is trying this sort of hybrid model, investing $90 million in its people, but also cutting 300 jobs. Then you have Citi, which is launching a whole new AI banking unit. And up in Canada, RBC has created a dedicated AI group that reports straight to the CEO with a $1 billion value target. So you see, multiple countries, different strategies, all part of one massive and, frankly, unproven experiment. And this brings us to a really crucial point. With all this money flying around, all this restructuring, how do you actually measure the value of AI? What's the real price tag? Not just on the technology, but on the human talent that knows how to wield it. Okay, I've got another number for you, 4,000. But this isn't about jobs being lost. No, this is about jobs that have become unbelievably valuable.
That's the number of AI workers at PayPal, which, by the way, currently ranks #1 for AI talent according to the Evident AI Index. Now think about this. Stripe is reportedly looking at acquiring PayPal. If that happens, the real prize isn't just a product like Venmo. It's that army of 4,000 AI specialists.
And this really forces you to ask a fundamental question in this new era. When one company buys another, what are they really buying? Is it the products and the platforms? Or is it the highly specialized, maybe even priceless group of people behind it all? And here, maybe, is the most uncomfortable piece of data in this entire story. Despite all this activity we're seeing, the cuts, the investments, the M&A talk, not a single payments company on that index has published a comprehensive return on investment for their AI spending. Not one. The market is betting billions on a transformation that nobody has actually been able to quantify yet. It's kind of wild when you think about it.
So where does that leave us? Well, we have two clashing philosophies in a market that seems to be acting more on faith than on proven figures. And it all boils down to one huge, critical question about the future.
So which rewiring philosophy is going to produce the better institution 3 years from now? Will it be the cut fast, cut deep model of radical efficiency, or the invest and integrate model of human-machine partnership? Both are live experiments happening in real time. And the answer to which one builds a better, stronger company, well, that's a multi-trillion-dollar question that is still very, very much up for grabs.